Got the NAVEE ST3 Pro. I'm gonna unbox this thing, review it, take it out for a spin, do some hills, do some acceleration tests, take it a little bit of off-roading. 1,350 watt maximum power motor, has a range of up to 46.6 miles, has 10-inch self-healing tires, has a triple braking system, in addition to dual suspension. And here's everything else that comes inside the box. So we got some screws, Allen wrench, we got some instructions. We have a 100 to 240 volt power charger. Output is 82 watts. And we have the standard USA plug right here. Folding the scooter is pretty straightforward. You pull this thing up, push this down all the way, and as it's coming down, there's this piece right here that you're gonna remove, basically. Not remove, but open up, I should say. And this attaches right here, and then you could lift the scooter. So the scooter is not super light, but I mean, it's liftable, but it's not like, I would say it's light to medium weight kind of thing. Still liftable, not like the super heavy scooters, but definitely not the lightest scooter. And that's because, you know, it has a lot of power and it has a lot of features like the dual suspension and everything. For the controls, we have our front drum brake, rear disc brake. We have our signal indicators right here. Well, let me turn it on first. So we have our signal indicators right here, and on this side as well, we have our bell. And obviously I turned it on with that. And basically if I tap it once, it turns on the lights. If I tap it again, it turns off the lights. If I double tap, it switches between the modes. So it's on sport, then it goes to the walk mode, then it goes to the standard, and then back to sport. Then we have our throttle right here. This is what the app looks like. You could lock it, you could unlock it, you could turn on cruise control or disable it. You could set energy recovery, which is basically your other braking system. I have it set to high. You could turn on your lights, turn them off. You could do the unit settings. You could put it on metric or leave it on imperial. And for lab functions, you could do ambient lighting, so the side lights, you could control those. S-gear adjustment, I have it on turbo mode. And then for anti-slip, you could have this on or off. And Find My, you can have that on or off. And Find My uses your iPhone. Basically, it kind of works like an AirTag. And you can essentially locate this device with an iPhone. Now we're going to do the jumping test to test out the full suspension. It's soft. We have the rear tail light. We have rear disc brakes right here. 10-inch self-healing tires, dual suspension. This is where the folding mechanism goes right here. So I wear size 10 shoes, so that's what the deck looks like. And we have the kickstand. We have the charger right here. Again, full suspension. Front and back folding mechanism right there. We have a reflector. We have the lights right here. Oh, by the way, these are the LED lights as well, and we have a reflector there as well, on both sides I should say. And this is for the folding mechanism, and this thing can hold up to 5 kilograms. So for me, if I go light grocery shopping, I can easily go with the scooter. So I've already unlocked the scooter, but the way to unlock it is you hold the power button and you hold the brake lever at the same time. It could be the right or left brake lever until the screen goes to a different menu. It takes about 7 seconds, something like that, and then you let go and see how it says miles per hour. If you hit the power button, it says kilometers an hour. I don't know if you guys can hear the hawk in the background. Anyways, so hit that again, it'll go to miles an hour. And then if you hold down the brake lever, well, not hold it down, but just pushing the brake lever, it goes to this. Now by default, if I hit the power button, it says 32. Now when it's on this caps me to 20 miles an hour. So in order to get uncapped, again, if you're in the US, you hit this power button again and it goes to 0, 0. So once it goes to 0, 0, that's when it's uncapped. And then you gotta do the same thing at the beginning where you hold the power button and the brake lever at the same time for a few seconds, and then there it is. Now the scooter is unlocked. You can also do it with the left brake lever. It doesn't actually matter which one you do it with. Alright, 25 miles an hour reached. Alright, let's see how well we could do this hill. taking me up. It is slowing down. 16 miles an hour right now, 15. Still taking me up. Alright, so 15 was the lowest that I got to. Well, we're still going 15. Went to 16 for a second, but we're pretty much almost done with the hill. So it took me up this hill without issue. I mean, it did slow down, which is to be expected, but yeah, it did take me up. I didn't need to zigzag or anything like that, and it is starting to speed up as the hill starts to become less of a hill. All right, let's do an acceleration test on sport mode. Let's see how long it takes to get to 25 on a somewhat flat, somewhat of an incline. 3, 2, 1, let's go. $20, 23, 24, 25. All right, acceleration is good. All right, okay, the grass is a bit slippery today. It is decently soft on the grass. All right, let's see if we could do this super hill. Wow, it's actually doing this hill really well. All right, I mean, this thing's for the budget category, this thing actually does really well. All right, I'm going 15, 16 miles an hour. The regen brakes, they're trying. I mean, this is a super hill. It's actually pretty impressive that I don't have to touch the brakes on regen brakes for this decline of a hill. That's actually very impressive. 25 miles an hour, ready? 3, 2. Okay. So the brakes are very linear. So at first glance, they don't seem like they're the strongest brakes, and strongest meaning I don't feel like I'm gonna be kicked off the scooter. Very linear feel, and then the regen brakes definitely help with that. So essentially a triple braking system. Let's do this bump test. Hopefully I don't fall off at full speed. Very smooth. Full speed, 25 miles an hour. Did the bump test without slowing down. Very smooth. Very, very smooth. NAVEE really did a great job with the scooter. I mean, this is handling. The scooter is so nice and soft, and it feels stable too. Like, it feels like it's one piece. Generally a fantastic scooter. All right, so let's do a downhill test. Let's see how stable the scooter is on a downhill. While holding down the throttle, it still shows 25 miles an hour. I could see the screen, even in bright sunlight. It's not super bright, but it's still readable. I mean, I have seen better screens than this, but this one's still very usable. And again, you got to consider that this is more in the budget category, not the super budget, but definitely in the budget category. Phenomenal scooter, very soft. Suspension works great. I did a little bit on the grass. Takes me up the hills, didn't have to zigzag. I even went up the harder uphill as well. They took me up both of them, and I am a little over 200 pounds, which is, 92 kilos and stuff, something around there. And no, I mean, it's a solid scooter. Fantastic job, NAVEE. Just like with your other scooters, this is generally a fantastic scooter. If you guys are in the market, if you want something a little bit faster than like the mainstream budget ones, definitely give this one a look. At top speed of 25 miles an hour, super stable at those speeds. You got the signal indicators, you got the triple braking system, soft suspension, soft ride. Just overall great scooter. It does have cruise control as well, I just don't use it. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Catch you guys in the next one.